Good morning, my K2A science class. So welcome to our K2A science that today we're going to learn about at the market. But before going to learn the new lessons, I want to review what you have learned in the previous lesson. So in the previous lessons, you have learned a lot about how to keep the environment clean, and I already gave you the definition of the word environment. So can you tell me what is the definition of the word environment? Okay, so the word environment is referred to the surroundings. The surroundings, or we can say that everything around us. Everything around us. Like we can say people, we can say animals or plants. So everything around us or the surroundings we call environment. And I already taught you about 3R that can help you to keep our environment clean. Like the first R is the word reduce. Okay, the word reduce refers to what you try to use something less than before. Like for example, you go to the market, you use less plastic bags. You don't want to use it more because the more you use the plastic bags, the more you make your environment dirty, like full of the rubbish. The second R is about the word reuse. Refer to you try to reuse things more than one or more than two times. For example, you use like a refill bottle to put water. So after you're drinking water, you can use the bottle and to refill the water again. So this is how you reuse things to use again and again. And the last R, like 3R, how to use your environment to keep your environment clean, is about the word recycle. So recycle refers to what you try to convert the useless things into the things that you can reuse again, like the rotten fruits, or like the waste from the kitchen. You can put it in the compost bin that you can get the natural fertilizer. Okay, that's good for your plants. And another one, like you can use the bottles or the can that can make as a toys that you can play, give to your kids, and your kids can play again. Okay, so that's it for your review about how to keep your environment clean. So now we go to the new lesson together. So the new lesson today, we're going to learn about at the market on page 37 in your science textbook. So the reason why that we learn about the market, because I want all you guys, especially your kids, when they go to the market to buy something, to buy food, to buy clothes, to buy the things that they want to buy or they need, they can talk in English. They can talk in English. For example, they go to Leo Freud and they go to the market, so they need to buy materials, isn't it? So if kids doesn't know don't know the names of the products or the name of the things that they want to buy, it's hard for them to buy that things for themselves. That's why we learn about the market. I want your kids to know about the names of some equipments, the names of some objects or things that easy for them when they go to the market. Okay, so before go to the detail, we should know the word market first. So what is market? So market refers to a place where different products, different things, different goods are sold. Okay, so it refers to that a place that you can buy things. Okay, like toys, like clothes, like fruits, like your food and everything over there. So that means market. Okay, so now we go to our question here. That is the key, like the option for your lessons. What can you buy at the market? So this is a really important question. What can you buy at the market? Tell me, when you go to the market, what can you buy? Normally you go to buy meat, you go to buy seafoods, you go to buy vegetables, you go to buy fruits, you go to buy clothes, you go to buy toys, you go to buy rice, you go to buy anything that you want from the market. That's why I say market, where you can buy everything, almost everything. Okay, so here what can you buy? Like meat, different kinds of meat, seafoods, different kind of creatures that you can find from the sea and sell at the market, different kinds of vegetables, the green, the red one, different kinds of fruits, apple, strawberry, longan, rambutan, and many other fruits, and also clothes. Yeah, you can also buy clothes. Okay, now we will go to detail for each one. That now we're going to learn about meat, the meat that you can buy at the markets. So before we go to the meat, we should know the definition of the meat as well. So what is meat? So meat refers to the flesh of animal, like the parts of animal, typically a mammal or bird, as food. Okay, so meat refers to the flesh of animal, like typically refer to the meat of mammal or the meat of the bird that we use as food. So why I underline the word mammal right here? So mammal right here refer to like pig, like cow, like buffalo, a kind of those animal that we can use as a food. Okay, and also bird. Why I underline the word bird? Because a kind of bird like chicken, like duck, is a kind of bird as well that we use it or cook it as our food. Okay, so here is the definition of the meat. So what meat? I will show you for five types of meat that you can buy or find at the market. The first one is, why I draw the picture cow? Okay, because normally people buy the meat of cow for their cooking, that is delicious and also expensive. So this one will read beef, 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 beef. Beef refer to the meat of a cow. Okay, the second one is pork, pork, pork. So what is pork? So pork refers to the meat of a pig. That's why I throw a pig right here. So when you chop the pig ham and different place of a pig, we call pork. So pork is the meat of a pig. Another one is chicken. Chicken. Okay, chicken you know already. And other one is duck, duck, duck. And last one is fish, fish, fish. So here is the difference of different types of meat that you can find or buy at the market, like beef, chicken, fish, pork, and duck. Okay, so that's it for the meat, and this is it for the lesson for part 1, and hopefully you can learn something new from teacher today. And before going, I have a tag. Here is your tag by you answering the questions. This question, like what meat can you buy at the market? So what meat? So you need to write down here for 6 different like 6 kind of meat that you can find or buy at the market. Like here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, don't forget, watch the video, read your book and answer the task 1. Thank you for your watching and see you in the second video. Hello, my beloved students. So welcome to our K2A science class that we're going to learn about at the market. And before going to the lesson, I want to have a quick review first that you learned in the previous video about the meaning of the market. The meaning of the market is referred to a place where you can buy different kinds of products, different kinds of meat, different kinds of vegetables, clothes and any other items. And what you have learned from the first video is about buying meat at the market. That we learn about different types of meat. And what is meat? Meat refers to a place or animal, refer to a part of animal that typically we talk about a mammal or bird that we can use as your food, as our food. Okay, and we can buy different kinds of meat from the market, like buying beef. Beef refer to the meat of a cow. We can buy pork, refer to the meat of a pig. And we can buy chicken, fish, or we can buy duck from the market. Okay, so that's it about what we have learned so far in the first video. Now we're going to continue our lessons about the market. So not only here, like I told at the moment, you can buy beef, pork, fish, chicken and other meat from the market. And now we go to number 2, that we're going to learn about seafoods. About seafoods that we can also find and buy from the market. Okay, so what is seafood? What is seafood? So seafood refers to the creatures that are caught from the sea. So refer to the animals, refer to the creatures that live in the sea, and then people go and catch those like creatures from the sea and send to the market and sell at the market. So basically you don't need to go to the sea by yourself. You just go to the market. You also can buy or find the seafoods over there. So what seafoods, what creatures that you can buy from the market? So here are your answer. So crab, okay, this one we read crab. Maybe when you see the picture you will know crab, okay? So you can find crab from the market. And the second one is oyster, okay? Oyster. This one is lobster. Look, when you compare lobster and shrimp, it's a bit similar, but it's different. Same, but different. So lobster refer to like the big one, and shrimp refer to a smaller one that a bit smaller than lobster. But it is the same type, but only lobster is bigger than and shrimp is smaller than, okay? And the last one is brown, but I don't raise up. So this one we read together: lobster, shrimp, octopus. Okay, so that's it for seafoods. But not only these 5 types of seafoods, but there are more. Not only like crab, oyster, octopus, shrimp or lobster, but you can find more you can find from the sea, or you can find from the market that they catch from the sea. Like you can find like we can say jellyfish, starfish, or seahorse, or the sea leech, and many other creatures from the sea. Okay, so you need to find more for yourself, because if you learn from me like this, you can understand it is good, but you can search more. Okay, so now I have a task for you that require you to search more. Okay, not only learn from teacher, but you need to search by using your phone or any other internet. Okay, so here your task 2. I taught you 5 creatures from the seas that you can find from the market, but your task 2, you need to find 10 types or 10 creatures that you can buy from the market. Okay, so here your task 2. What seafoods can you buy at the market? So what seafoods? So you need to find 10 creatures that you can buy from the market. Okay, so that's it for part 2 that we talk about seafood. So thank you for your watching, and hopefully you can catch up the lesson pretty well, and also you learn something new from teacher from part 2 lessons. So thank you again, and see you in the last video. Hello everybody, so welcome to our last part of K2A Science. Okay, so before move on to another point, also homework, I want to summarize what you have learned. Okay, so what you have learned today from the first and second video is about at the market. So at the market on page 37, and market refer to a place where you can buy everything, or we can say a place where different type of products, goods or items are sold. Okay, so we have many different definitions that you can talk about market. And what can you buy at the market? So the answer is you can buy meat, you can buy seafoods, you can buy vegetables or fruits, you can buy clothes and any other items. But what you have learned, you learn about 2. First, that you learn about meat. You can buy meat at the market, and there are different types of meat that you can buy, like beef, like pork, like fish, like chicken, like duck, and any other meat. Okay, and number 2 about seafoods. Seafoods refer to the creature that are caught from the sea and sell at the market, and you can buy different types of seafoods, like we can buy a crab, we can buy lobster, we can buy oyster, we can buy octopus, jellyfish or starfish, a turtle, snail, okay, and any other seafoods that you can buy at the market. And that's it for what we have learned today. And before saying goodbye, I want to give you a homework for you to do, to make sure that you have researched about your first and your second exercise. If you already researched, you already learned, I'm sure that you really can do your homework. Okay, so your homework right here is about choose the words to put in the correct table. So over here I mix up the words between meat and seafoods over here, and then I want you to choose that which word that belong to meat and which word that belong to the seafoods. Okay, so you need to look at the word or read the word carefully, and then you decided which type of food that it is in meat table and which types of food that it belong to the seafood table. Okay, so that's it for your homework, and that's all for today, and hopefully you catch up and learn pretty well about meat, about seafoods, and about market as well. Okay, thank you again, and don't forget to do your tasks and also homework, and don't forget to take care of yourself. Thank you. See you in the next lesson.